Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about luxury lip care, which seems very fitting because it is cold and snowy today. But before we get started, please make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell on the side so you know whenever I post a new video. So the brand Emile Cordon only does luxury lip care. They don't have anything else. All they do is high-end lip balms like this. This is a luxury lip care brand from New York. They recently reached out to me and asked me if they could send me some products, and I said yes. So I did receive these products for free, but this is not sponsored. I am not obligated to say anything about these products, good or bad. This is just my opinion, and I wanted to present these products to you. So they have a new line called the Miracle Lip Balm, and I am wearing one right now. This one is called St. Barts Soleil. So when you think of tropical destination, beach, palm trees, sunshine, basically the exact opposite of Montreal right now, you have St. Barts Soleil. So one thing that's really fun is if you go on the Emile Cordon website, or Emile Cordon, I'm not sure exactly. If you go on their website and look at their lip balms, you can actually choose by scent category. So if you want a lip balm that smells like citrus, you have a category. If you want one that smells like vanilla, you have a category. If you want one that smells exotic like a voyage, you have a category for this here. Now, the St. Barts Soleil is limited edition. So let me just tell you what this smells like. This smells like coconut. It almost smells like toasted coconut in a way. And like sweet, maybe vanilla, with like a little hint of pineapple. It basically just smells like a delicious cocktail on the beach as you're tanning. Like this literally, it smells like being in the sun in the tropics in winter or any time of year, quite frankly. This is like, it just takes you away. It just takes you away from the snow and the ice and the slush and just like transports you to being on the beach. I feel like I can practically hear the waves crashing as I'm smelling this. This smells decadent and lovely, and I love anything coconut scented, but it's not like too strong. It's like, I don't know, there's like vanilla and pineapple in there too. It's lovely. I feel like the texture and formula of this is comparable to the Chanel Hydra Beauty lip balm, you know, the one that comes in the little round, I think it's round. St. Barts Soleil feels great as a lip balm. I've been using it pretty nonstop for the past week or so. It's very hydrating, it's very moisturizing. It has that little kiss of coconut and pineapple, so every time I open it up and smell it, it just like takes me away from Montreal for a split second. And it works really well as a moisturizer. I know I've been talking a lot about the packaging and the scents and like the extra fluff, but as an actual lip balm, it's really, really good. It feels very rich and hydrating, but again, without being too thick and like gloopy. And it's just like that perfect texture for me. Like it's not too thin, it's not too thick, it's just like right in between. And it's a really good moisturizer for this time of year. Some people have very strong feelings about scents in their lip products. For me, having a scent is just an added bonus. Like it's just like an extra luxury. Now let's move on to the high fashion Haute Couture. I have two here. I have one called Madison Queen and one called Charlotte. When I think of the name Charlotte, I think of Charlotte from Sex and the City, who's this like Park Avenue princess. And a lot of these themes are New York, like Upper East Side, Upper West Side, you know, very chic and elegant. So I love the name Charlotte, and also Madison Queen, like Madison Avenue. So both of these are part of the Haute Couture collection. Charlotte is limited edition, but Madison Queen is here to stay. There are two other shades available in the Haute Couture line. There are two pinky shades, and also in the Voyage collection you have St. Barts Soleil and also one called Moroccan Mint. So what's interesting about these Haute Couture ones is that they are 2-in-1. They are a lip and cheek stain. So I'm gonna go ahead and do like a demo with you guys, like applying it on the lips and then also on the cheeks as well. So this feels a little bit like a sin, but I'm gonna go ahead and remove the St. Barts Soleil lip balm just to go ahead and play with the other ones that I have here. Do you ever have one of those days where you can't decide and your hair can't quite decide which way it wants to part? I feel like I'm having one of those days. Okay, back to makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys Madison Queen first. That is quite a bit of color. So as you saw, I did go in a couple times into Madison Queen. The first time you get like more of a sheer color, and then you can keep building to practically a lip gloss or a sheer lipstick formula. This is really nice because it's just as hydrating as the St. Barts Soleil, but you have a bit of pigment. So for me, I've noticed that if I apply like this much, the lip balm effect will eventually fade away, but I get a nice stain on the lip, which is nice. So this is really practical for several reasons. First of all, you could have this in your purse, and this could be your lip balm. You know, if it's like really cold and miserable and you want to have a little bit of color, but you don't want to go with like a lipstick, which can be more drying, you can do this. Let's say you have your lipstick on and it's been a few hours, it's after lunch, you want to like re-zhuzh your lipstick without having to reapply lipstick. You could go in with one of these little paint pots, not paint pots, but like these 2-in-1 Haute Couture colors here, and like give a second wind to your lip color without reapplying lipstick, and you would be adding moisture. Also, a third thing you could do is, let's say it's the end of the day, you have to go out, or you just look at yourself and you kind of look a little bit faded, like a little bit like a wilted flower, like, you know, you've lost a bit of color in your cheeks, your lipstick is gone. This can be used as lip and cheek color. So you can go ahead and do your lips, and then you can take a little bit and do your cheeks, and you have like a second wind, you know? Let me go ahead and show you guys how I use it as a blush. I go in to the product directly, and then I go into the back of my hand here, and then I will use one finger to apply and then a separate finger to blend. This is basically key for any cream blush. You use one to apply and another one to blend. So now I just have this lovely flush of color and it matches my lipstick. I do think it's key to just apply it on the back of your hand a little bit and then just go in lightly, because as you can see, it's quite pigmented. You don't have to go in directly from the pot and just like glob it onto your face. That's a bad idea. That's way too much product, and it is a lip balm. So I think just like going in very gently and just patting it out is great. I mean, look at this. Great color. All right, let's go ahead and switch off to Charlotte. So I just went ahead and did the lipstick removal with the Madison Queen, and I feel like after a while, once the lip gloss evaporates, this is the kind of stain that you're left with. So it's a little bit of color, which is nice. Okay, now let's go into Charlotte. I love this bright poppy red. Like, this just screams me. You guys know how I feel about red lips, so let's go ahead. So I feel like this is more of like a blue toned red, more like a cherry red. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do the exact same thing on this cheek that I did on this one here. So yeah, this is Charlotte right here, and this is Charlotte on the cheek. Obviously, you know, this looks a little bit different from this side here. I feel like this blush, Madison Queen looks more natural, and this Charlotte looks a bit brighter, which makes sense because these are clearly two very different red colors. But yeah, it's just nice to see how both of them wear as lip colors and cheek colors. I love that idea of just like having it in your purse, and then midday, if you're looking a little bit faded, you can just like, you know, zhuzh up a little bit. So I have been going like just directly in with my finger, but you probably could and should use the little spatula that it comes with. If you wanted to use this to go out and about, you could just keep the box that it comes in and the spatula like this, and then you could have this in your purse, so that way the spatula stays more sanitary. So I think that about does it for today's video. I just really like how luxury these feel and smell. They are quite decadent. I really like them. I like how versatile they are. I like how opaque you can make this lip balm. I quite enjoy that. They're super hydrating, super nourishing. So yeah, I thought I would share this new discovery with you. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think. What is your favorite lip balm for the cold winter months? Have you tried this one here? Let us know down in the comments. Also, feel free to leave a comment down below letting me know what review or tutorial you want to see next. But before we go, please remember that you are beautiful, you are kind, and you are capable. So go out there and conquer the world. Alright guys, that's all I have for you guys for today. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.